So here we are in the chapter Exponent of Standard 8. In my first video we had a recapitulation of what we learned in the chapter Exponent. Now we are going to understand the basics of the chapter of exponents, and in Standard 8 we deal about negative exponents of any number. So suppose we have, say for example, we have to evaluate 5 to the power minus 3. Now negative exponent does not make any sense initially, and there is no way out that we can, without converting, we can evaluate negative exponent. How to convert negative exponent is very simple. What you do is convert in the form of fraction. So the first thing is to convert the exponent, negative exponent, to positive. That means I have to write it 1 by 5 raised to the power 3. That means there is a law now. A to the power minus n will become 1 by a to the power n. This is the first law. And now this can be calculated as 5 to the power minus 3 is 1 by 125. If you wish, you can convert it to in its decimal form. So that is one of the things we have to do. First attempt should be the exponent power should be made positive, but if it is on the numerator, we have to put it in the denominator. The whole exponent goes down and only the negative power of the exponent changes to positive. Have a look. The whole expression, whole number goes down, but only change what you see is the negative has become positive over here. So your work will be evaluate 6 to the power minus 3 and just keep them in fraction. 7 to the power minus 5 might be, and so on you can do. Next one is number 2 over here. Suppose I have to do I have to evaluate 1 by 2 to the power minus 3. Now here what happens, the exponent is in the denominator. So we cannot anyway calculate a negative exponent directly. So what happens is that we will change. If it is in the denominator, we will take the whole exponential form on the top. Only change will be the negative power will become positive. So now it is equal to 8. So question number B for you all is evaluate 1 by 5 to the power minus 4. Let us keep it very simple, to 1 by 4 to the power minus 3. So done. Now suppose we have got, say for example, number 3rd. So I am going type wise. If we have got negative power on a fraction 4 by 5 to the power minus 2. What do we do here? Is the same, it's a combination of that, and therefore I will write law number 2 will be 1 by a to the power minus n is equal to a to the power plus n. That means denominator when shifts to the denominator having a negative exponent, when shifts to the numerator, the negative exponent goes and the exponent becomes positive. Now here what will happen, it will just what you do, you write it 5, because it is like this, 4 to the power minus 2 and 5 to the power minus 2. So now individually you can do 1 by, that means this will go to the denominator and this will go to the numerator. So now what because 5 had a negative power, so to convert it to positive we have to shift it. So this is 25 by 16. You can leave it in the fraction, you know this, that's done. So these are the basics. Now what happens, another law comes here. That means the next law will be, let us have a look. Next law will be a by b to the power negative n becomes b by a to the power positive n. So here you can evaluate So you will be doing this in your worksheets and so on. Now, but there is a twist in the tail now. What happens if the exponent itself is a negative term? So what will happen? Let us have a look. So we are going to the fourth part now. 1, 2, this is third. Let me give the correct numbering. Then this is fourth. Now here what will happen? Have a look. Have a good look on this also, children. That suppose we have got minus 2 to the power negative 3, number 1, and number 2 minus 3 to the power negative 4. Always remember, first, without changing any sign, make the exponent positive. So this will be written as, I am taking this first, minus 2 to the power minus 3. Then what will happen? This can be written as 1 by negative 2 to the power negative 3. Now check whether the exponent, this is positive 3. It comes down and it is positive 3. That means first work is done. We have converted the negative exponent to positive. Now what will happen? Have a look. Now what will happen? Now this is negative, all right, and here there is odd number. So if this is odd number, then what does it becomes? Now the number itself is having minus, so it is minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. So minus 2 into minus 2 is plus, but 1 is left. In odd, always one negative will be left, so that negative comes in front. So this is 1 by negative 8. But question number 2, have a look. What will happen? Minus 3 to the power minus 4. Now this becomes 1 by negative 3 to the power positive 4, but the power over here is even. That means 2 negative always multiplied becomes positive. So even times means the result will be always positive. So we'll remove the negative sign. So now this becomes. So this is how you have to go, children, in this chapter. The chapter does not have too much to offer, only basic laws. If you know, you will be able to do the chapter. Now what will happen? Let us see question number 5. They can give you fractional. Now combination of negative and positive. Suppose you have to evaluate this. So what will happen? Let us have a look. So this is base and base are same and multiplication is there. So using the law, a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n is a plus a raised to the power m plus n. So with the sign I add minus 5 plus 3. So this becomes 2 by 7 to the power minus 2. But we cannot keep the exponent in negative. So what we will do? We will write it down as 2 by 7, 7 by 2 to the power 2, that is 49 by 4. So this is how we proceed with such sums. Many times in between they will give you a number like this, a question like this. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3 by 2 to the power minus 2 into 4 by 5 to the power minus 3 into 2 by 3 to the power 0. So you don't have to worry about this 2 by 3 to the power 0, because you know that negative power, you know that 0 means over here is 1. So you don't have to look at it. This will be 2 by 3 to the power 2 into 5 by 4 to the power 3 into 1. So now you can easily evaluate. This will become 4 by 9 into 125 by 64. So this is 125 by 144. This is the answer. So this is how we go. So basically, ultimately there are 1 or 2 more types. If I have got some board space, I can finish this first concept over here in this video itself. That sometimes you will have things like done like this: 4 to the power minus 1. Let me use a good pen. 4 to the power minus 1 minus 1, then we have plus 2 to the power minus 1, this whole raised to the power minus 3. Now what has to be done? Have a look. First, you know, we should always solve by Bode-Morse rule things inside the bracket, but things inside the bracket are in exponential, negative exponential form. So first convert them into positive exponential form and let the bracket having negative 3 remain. Now I take the LCM, 4 1s are 2 2s are, and this becomes minus 3, and then this is 3 by 4 to the power negative 3, so this becomes 4 by 3 to the power positive 3, and this becomes how much? 64 by 27. So children, have a good look on this, and we go ahead with the next few sums and some very challenging questions in the next video coming up soon. Thanks.